Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 7 of my Atlanta United series. Today's episode is going to be the MLS Eastern Conference semi-final, and we're going to be taking on the Chicago Fire. Now, of course, Chicago is literally the only team that we actually lost to this season. Well, so far. I say so far because there is a possibility that we could actually lose here today. Now, the first leg is going to be away from home, and the second leg, of course, is going to be at home. So we're going to bring you both legs in today's episode. Anyway, there's not really anything to get through, so let's get straight into the lineup for the first leg. One thing to mention, a lot of our players are injured. We have 6 players injured, and 1 player suspended. So 7 of our players are currently out for this first leg. And as you can see by the bench, we've got 3 outfield players and a goalkeeper. So not great on that front. We also will bring Martinez back into the starting lineup there. So yeah, today's starting lineup is going to be Guzan in goals, Escobar at right back, Perez and Pogba as our 2 central defenders. Hernandez is going to have to start on the left side of defence, and that's due to Bello and Shea being unavailable. Bello is suspended for this game, so he will be back for the next one. But yeah, I don't really feel too confident playing Hernandez at left back. Anyway, Laurentowicz as our defensive midfielder. In front of him is going to be Gressel and Remedi. Villalba will be on the right wing. Actually, I think we'll bring Barco back in as well. I was going to go with Villalba, but I think Barco's the much better player of the two, if I'm being honest. So yeah, Barco will be on the right wing. Gonzalo Martinez will be on the left wing. And then we're going to go with Joseph Martinez up front. And well, the short bench today is going to be Can, Villalba, Kiseveta, and Williams. In terms of Chicago's team, I guess for some reason then Schweinsteiger's not playing. He was actually still at their club. I'm guessing he might be injured. Or he might have left. I don't know. Only player I really know out of all these guys is Dax McCarty from previous saves I've done in the MLS. Anyway, we'll just tell the boys that we expect them to win today. Martinez bringing the ball forward. Didn't do too well off the kickoff there. However, I think this team, the first 11, definitely has the ability to win here today. Like I said, the only real weak spot is Hernandez. Gressel with a beautiful goal. Oh, take a bow, son. That was a beautiful, curling, low effort. Well in. Gonzalo Martinez with a pretty poor free kick there as well. Good to see that we've taken the lead already. Coming forward again here. Remedi hits the post. Another pretty good shot from outside the box there. And we're looking pretty good at the moment. Like I said, Chicago, really the only team. Well, they are the only team we lost to, but they're the only team that really. I'm not sure if it was them that looked good or if it was us that looked bad, because I'm pretty sure in the game they only had like 1 shot on target or something like that, and we just couldn't find a breakthrough. Which is kind of annoying because we would have been, undefeated in the MLS, which, for a first season, Escobar. Another beautiful goal, just on the edge of the box. Yeah, like I said, we would have been undefeated in a first season. That's a pretty good feat to accomplish, albeit we do have the best, squad above and beyond, I would say. I don't really think there are any teams that are even close to the quality of Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta's just that little bit better, as Chicago do get a goal back, although it does look, I think it's offside, yeah. So it's still 2-0. Their goal being disallowed. Obviously, bit of a lifeline to us in terms of trying to win this first leg here. And we do manage to get the ball back ourselves. Escobar to Remedi. Laurentowicz, Gressel. You know, we're moving the ball pretty nicely at the moment. Laurentowicz, Escobar, Gressel. Martinez get in there, 3-0. Just before halftime as well. Good stuff. And yeah, Chicago's right back is on a 5.8, which is pretty ridiculous for a semi-final as well. It's just, kind of, I would say it's putting a bit of a damper on this first leg. Even for us, like, I wanted it to be a little bit more competitive, albeit it is Chicago. No real disrespect, but they did go into the wild card playoffs, which is the reason why we're versing them today. They won that playoff game in the wild cards. But yeah, I think the golfing quality is just a little bit too much, and they still can't score a goal. Wow. That was a really good opportunity for Nikolic, their striker. I was going to say let's make some substitutions, but we really just don't have anyone to bring on. And I kind of want to leave Barco out there. I guess the only one we could bring off is Joseph Martinez, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose we could make some subs. Let's bring Barco off, and let's bring Joseph Martinez off as well. Just, try and keep him, not match fit, but try and keep them injury-free going into the second leg. As, we're 3-0 up, but, it could happen. They could come back in the next leg as well, which is hopefully not going to happen because, yeah, I want to win everything, to be honest, and getting through to the conference final is the next objective. Alrighty, that should be full time. 5 seconds left. And we've won the first leg, 3-0. Like I said, they can still come back, but it's probably going to be pretty unlikely. And I'm very happy with the boys, for that performance. Escobar, man of the match. We'll praise him as well. And yeah, so I'll advance forward the 7 days, and I'll join you back in literally 1 second for the second leg. Alright, so let's get into the lineup for the second leg. I've changed it a little bit. Obviously, we've got a full bench today as well, which is, a nice little surprise considering how things were in the last game. But yeah, we've got a couple of players returning. Of course, Bello back from suspension, and then Carleton and Redding both sort of back from injury. Carleton is actually back, whereas Redding is a little bit, still kind of in rehab for his injury. Anyway, today's starting lineup is going to be Guzan in goals, Escobar at right back, Pires and Pogba as our two centre defenders. Bello is going to be starting at left back today. I mean, Hernandez was pretty good in that first leg, although I just prefer Bello. I think he's a little bit better of a player, obviously younger, more potential, so on and so forth. We're then going to go with Laurentowicz as the defensive midfielder, with Gressel and Remedi in front of him as the two centre mids. Villalba will start on the right wing today, and then Gonzalo Martinez will be on the left wing, with Joseph Martinez up front. And the bench today is going to be Can, Redding, Hernandez, Carleton, Barco, Kisavetta, and Williams. Obviously, we are 3-0 up, so we're in the driving seat. We are at home today as well, which is good. Again, I'm just going to tell the boys I expect them to get the win. It's kind of the bog standard. This is a winning team. We have a winning mentality. Every game, no matter what, no matter who it's against, just go out and win. That's pretty much what I would say if I was, a real life manager. Anyway, not a very exciting start, although we are bringing the ball forward. Gressel forward to Escobar. Plays it out wide to Martinez. And I think it was blocked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was blocked. I was going to say, was that his shot that went out for a throw-in? But no, it was actually blocked by their defender. Now Laurentowicz tries to play out another wide ball. Gonzalo Martinez, very close to being a proper screamer with that shot, but just not good enough. Just a little bit high and a little bit wide. And then he gives the ball away pretty disappointingly. Although he does win it back. Fair play. Runs all the way through the team. Passes to Villalba, who absolutely smashes it into the back of the net. And it's 1-0. Just like that. Really good start from our boys there. Again, we had a pretty good start in the first leg. And, yeah, Chicago get a quick equaliser, actually. Pretty interesting to see them equalise so quickly. Off of a free kick, nonetheless, but their first shot on target is a goal. And that kind of reminds me of how that first game went down during the regular season when they did actually beat us. Martinez, brilliant. That was on his right foot as well. He is left-footed, so on the weaker foot. Puts it in the bottom corner. Unsavable. Good stuff. 2-1. Obviously 5-1 on aggregate, so this game doesn't really have too much to play for. Well, we don't really, because I would say that we're already through. Although Remedi looks like he wants to get on the score sheet with a pretty good shot there, saved by the goalkeeper. We win the ball back, and that's the end of the highlight there as we approach halftime. Villalba's has picked up a yellow card, so I want to quickly try and eat him off before the half does actually end. And there we go. Alrighty, so yeah, their one shot on target, their one shot was a goal for them. So, we've got to be a little bit wary. If they have, 4 more shots and they score 4 more goals, we'll bow out of the competition. I don't really see that happening, but anyway, anything's possible in football. Isn't that what they say? And well, they're in behind again, and they've got a second goal. Guzan should have saved that, to be honest. And yeah, 2 shots on target for 2 goals now. What I just said is literally coming true. And now Escobar has actually picked up an injury. Yeah, we'll just bring Hernandez on. Obviously, he's a left back, not a right back, but we'll just have to see if he can do a bit of a job for the last 30 minutes or so of the game. I'm actually going to bring Barco in now as well. Villalba's playing really well. I just want to make sure that Barco is going to stay match fit, as I don't think we play for another 7 days with the conference final. Anyway, that's gone out for a throw in there. Not very impressive by any stretch of the imagination. They have had a third shot, Chicago, and it did not go in the back of the net, so positive signs. I'm going to bring Cullerton on for Gressel. Just, try and give him a bit of match fitness after his injury. And of course, Gressel also picked up a yellow card literally just before I took him off. But it does look like this game's going to finish 2-2. And yeah, I was expecting to beat them again. So fair play to Chicago. They've really come out to play today where they didn't really do that in the first leg. Can we get a winner in the last few minutes of the game? We are pushing forward. Hernandez, Barco, still Barco. Oh, and the keeper turns it onto the post. Really good save by their goalkeeper there. 5-2 on aggregate, I would say, is a pretty decent result. Albeit a 2-2 draw at home doesn't seem like the type of result you want going into the conference final. But it is what it is, and obviously we'll just move on to that game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be against Columbus. Columbus knocked out New York City just before we started this leg. But yeah, there we go, guys. 2-2 draw in the second leg. We go through on aggregate 5-2. Very good stuff. Escobar's only going to be out for 2 days. That's really good. And yeah, there we are. Atlanta United to play Columbus in the final of the Eastern Conference. And once again, Gonzalo Martinez, man of the match, as you'd expect. He's probably our best player. But yeah, it's going to wrap this episode up, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you could drop a like, it'd be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell, and that should keep you up to date with the Eastern Conference final episodes. Well, the Eastern Conference final episode, and then hopefully the MLS Cup final episode coming out in the future. Just got to get past Columbus, and then we'll take on the winner of the Western Conference. Anyways, take it easy, guys, and goodbye.